lot of traffic here today. Yes. So if we're around here, you are? Not really. There you go, Chief. Thanks very much. How much is that? Oh, say a £5. Ta, cheers. Thanks a lot. Bye. Goodbye.
Sleep now, perchance to die, or dream a last dream of rosebuds in spring, waltzing in the night air with phantoms and knives and knaves of odd description, spectral fellows piping at the gates of hell, dead men walking on gloomy country lanes, myriad whispers near and distant, echo of light, pause, reflect, inspect the silence, postcard window, murmuring day. Come to me like a saint, nylon-thighed devil face, mirror of me in you. Numbed by wine, painkillers and antibiotics, I see mad spiders and crucified dogs hanging on smoke-whirled clouds of light. I don't write poems, I just recycle the rubbish in my head. No, I don't read books, I like the names, the covers. Like looking at a pretty house without ever going inside. Nothing in there anyway that changes anything. I am a semi-conscious paper bag, drape of mist on shimmering fields, in a paralyzed empire of suspicion, androgynous maids in aprons, hermaphrodite old farmer boys, earth, wood and cow arse. Shudder of cloud, tremor of sky, shadow of sun, mirror of eye. Turn, face wall, turn again, face window. Turn, face wall, turn again, face window. Dead brothers and weird mothers. Conscious, unconscious focus of eyes. I want something more than a face coming across a table. Tomb village, centuries of incest and child murder, homicide of thought, genocide of sense, sleep-born brain in junk eye hotel. You may call me Oliver, Oliver Arsebottom, shift of eye, hell house clergyman, haunted past, belief betrayed, terminal void of self. Civilization of civilization, dawn drunk, day dead, day bell, unkempt loiterer, Lord Grafton Baudelaire. At the weekend I sat in the sun. In the red square of night, die more now, lights out soon, Moscow boy, morsel of flesh, dawn cringing, end days in golden fields. This is the diarrhea of a madman. Do you remember Valentina? She wanders in deserts of snow, raped by tribes and holy men. Bare-breasted, barefoot, she craves a sexual abandon in silence with violence. And what can I offer you? You once young and dashing. Ethel reveries and nonsense and private investigations, canned brain soup of whale sperm and fishtail, childhood photographs of a useless man, innocence of mother, blue sky of summer, rosette of lies and camera smiles, reduced to reductive reductions of reduction in a suicide prayer, hawk-eyed brow of crucifix, son of Boobaloo. I borrow money from taxi drivers, whores, waitresses, down and outs, less down and out than me. Wrench of spine, microfocus, horror of effort. Rumour of shadow, dark, immovable, impenetrable, silence of hours, still-voiced hollow of breath. Lawless authority of murmur, clawing whisper of never. Mind of wax, wire of thought, scourge of light, curse of sky, gulf of self. Yes, you may call me Oliver. Oliver Arse-Bottom, death child in the waiting room, waiting for the end. You are sitting at a table, cross-legged flash of flesh. Ice-cool fingertips, smoking filter tips. Voids of memory linger in abandoned pools. Twists of space tangle in coils of oblivion. You are watching columns of rain crash and explode in luminous waves of color. You are walking so far along dark streets where shards of pointed light crack the sky. You are dreaming again in fluorescent swoons of pomegranate moons, floating on powder puffs of phantom miasma. You found a way, you got a place. I love your absurd, inscrutable face. Violin-thin thoughts lined like trees in the forest of disease dance with wings of fire on fingerprint webs of air. Words are beads of moon hanging in a cave of mirrors. The sun has gone down behind the mountain. You grope your way back to the darkened cave to dig down to solipsistic depths of solitude. The song of the moon is choking, where dark trees murmur in mistful forests. Behind the door that has closed forever, in web-like light, you dance without legs in ballrooms of night. Across the small lake you see a naked man standing in a field. He is bald and the cheeks of his arse are chalk white. He gives a military salute and talks to soldiers. He bends over, picks up a bottle, takes a few swigs and falls down, killed by an invisible sniper. Hair of earth rises, needing a shave before beard trees grow. Swirls of cloud and withering sky catch the sun and crash into the tomb of stars. I am the hour bell after midnight. He moves in silent places, adrift in echoes, half sounds, in forgotten corners, empty domes, abandoned rooms. Cat perching, pointed ears, pointing above inkwell stairs and secret walls, in lost gardens on leafy trails. He talks to ghosts from summer fields, dead children in old storybooks, picking flowers beside a river. He watches, waits and listens beyond the world and visible things, in smoke-drowned pools of inverted days and gaping hole of night. I am the hour bell after midnight, remembering, dipping, sliding, vaulting, hovering, gliding in fog-drunk gutter lands of leisure, cruising, winning, losing, forgetting, betting, choosing in prurient child lands of pleasure. Oh, my alien friend, not really here, descended from orange land and criminal species, banished to terra firma, nature of Australia, planet of animals, colony of damned. Blinded we see, space and perfidious sky, looking for reasons, what, why, where, when, how. Wounded we slave, destroyer and inventor, crafting the future, microchip of mothership. Taxi to the stars, home, sweet home and origin. Sun vengeance one-eyed, flower justice potato-nosed. He takes the piece, places it on the table, drains one bottle more. He takes the piece, places it on the temple, brains across the floor. Disappearing in despair, reeling and loitering, surfing on inner air, withering and changing, goofing and sleeping, dreaming in lost places, moribund and nascent, rising again and falling, whispering and screaming odes of love and madness, forlorn poet child, resurrecting memories from ghostly graves of forgotten times, innocent crimes and other rhymes. I have fixed the broken morning and healed the frightened street, I have kissed the blessed nothing and prowled the drooping sky. I have vanished from my being and lingered in the mist. I have skipped across the paved stones and crept upon the moss. I have toiled in busy idledom and flown the vanquished flag. I have scratched the arse of death and pissed on the joke of life, intensifying gloom, demystifying light, roaming in the border world of shadow and chaos. Who art thou, mystic visitor, O vulgar-brained inquisitor? Tenement luxury, I waited up there, 20th floor heart a beating grenade. Trenchcoat lunatic buzzing on a stair, shrapnel from the past sharpened the blade. Tripping out in tandem many years now been, dawn weeping random quivers of mutation. Deaf and martyrdom, blind as religion, sense dead karma bum, shivers to damnation. Leaves fall as thoughts from my autumn brow, lie and wither in scattered pools of winter graves, dead unburied in the mind of an omniscient God. God knows the cruel ignorance of man and nature that condensates on windows of reason and penetrates the womb of barren country fields. He knows the madness that prevails under silent village rooftops, frozen and engraved like famous names on marble testaments in his atrophied memory. Dog brains ruling dog brains in dog chains. I walked away and never looked back. The blank men dwell in dark places, blissfully still with a glass and a pill. Semi-sleepers drifting unedited in reels of night. Lifeless eyes move in pools across invisible skies. Voids of thought, inhaled, exhaled ends of life, float on chemical waves across gravelands of space. Here in the cave of the disenchanted, they rant and rave, alone and unwanted. They have no issues, their brains are achromatic tissues. Anthropomorphic androids, they dream of vacuum and void. They toss and turn in vortices of celluloid. They are toilets of T.S. Eliot. In the rooms the blank men come and go, talking of Edgar Allan Poe. In the gym of whim they sing the hymn of Arthur Gordon Pym. The dreamer in the void lies in his bed. There is a hole-like letterbox in his head. I am a goofer, weaving webs of space. I am a goofer, weaving cobs of thought. I am a goofer, weaving orbs of light. I am a goofer, weaving threads of air. Beer crazy, I tumble home to the prepubescent maze of origin. They left the cities of youth to escape to a place of desperate depths and dead memories. Morning misses its opportunity, so glum they come in scholarly uniformity to study mirrors of boredom. This is the work of a drunk man arsing around with a beer can. Bored as a eunuch who couldn't care less, wavering between euphoria and wretchedness. Jack pulls down his drawers and says to Jill, "If this doesn't make you laugh, nothing will." I love you when you are warm and safe as a dead infant with a tape around its neck in a sealed parcel. I love you when November breathes venomous chill in our murdered hearts. I love you when the hunters aim their musket noses at our windows of blood. The south of France is a good place to die young as an alcoholic. Mixing sea and sand, Guinness in my hand, all is great and grand in this foreign land. Forgotten paddy in exile from rotten exile. Hush now, children, the blank men are listening to the music of sound. Words, faded footsteps in the sand. Voice, ravenous raven in the wind. Heart, a trigger waiting to be pulled. Thoughts, rotating wisps of memory. Dreams, half-fashioned whispers of cloud. Love, a child playing with new toys. Life, last gesture of broken promise that will bring us back to death. Myriadal mirror of miraculous mirage. Morning yawns, monk breakfast. Hard-boiled head and a slice of Taoist. My name is Rhinoceros Doyle. My piss seeps like diamonds into the unglittering filter of soil. On the island of Island, bound by no exterior, he is Minister of the Interior. Days drag in quiet monotony, he stands at a window in aborted reality. Further he drifts far and farther into further and furthermost, like a holy ghost, to kiss the abyss. Not many could inhabit his bad habit, or live in this vortical brain, this odyssey of pain. Sometimes he doubts belief in nothing, hermetically sealed in a drug world, unable to shave, unable to sleep. He keeps his appointment with a bottle of deadly ointment. He listens to Arthur Crudup. At 6 a.m. he wakes the alarm clock up. The phantom came through the bedroom wall, like a vision of Mary, quite scary. Once he had a suicide girlfriend, she was always stoned or pissed. At 17 he anarchist, the bloody slit on her wrist. Thin strips of thought collide on confused streets. He stands at a window, watching cars and years dribbling dribbly dribbles from his drib hole. Pain is the French for bread, no wonder they are all so painful. Le jeune chanteur est mort, il n'avait que 79 ans. Il est parti dans le ciel bleu comme un oiseau à la barbe blanche. Va jusqu'au bout, petit chouchou. Drunk as the sea, stoned as the sky, wired as the wind, thinks he can fly. So fly, little boy, boy of joy. Fly through the window, fly higher and higher and higher and higher. Fly over the idiot factory of logistics and statistics and computer screens and magnetized eyes of absurd players in repetitive routines. All he can see is the suicide girlfriend. He watches her face as she goes to the end. Jive and jitter where white stars flitter in the necro-glitter of night. We walk on roads with spotted toes and miasmic electrodes of light. Oh matchstick spark, oh indelible dark, we lie in a park of weed. The sky has no face, no time and no space, this is the place we need. Happy camps of midnight tramps, moonlight ramblers and stardust gamblers. We want no more of traffic and chore and the deadening roar of speed. We are the ones beyond cannons and guns and the idiot Huns of greed. We climb the ruby stairs to the room of dreams. We dance on a dark lake of chimerical birds. Our eyes on the horizon scan the paralyzed chaos in motionless drifts of thought. Our minds numbed by languor and boredom peer into the fathomless mirror of nothingness. Black clouds are floating on rivers of splintered glass. Colors fade to colorlessness across the bearded wire of trees. We drink wine in a shelter, our beleaguered arses nestle, cold as granules on cushions of stone. We make our way woodward across dark reaches in plains of night where the moon siren screeches, infinite bell of minimal light. Grave-born winds carry the moon on cobwebbed clouds of ice, to where, now here, nowhere, the stars that vanished appear, disappear, reappear, as thoughts in the uncloaked cove of sky.